Okay, now we continue with our story of the book of the Power of the Spirit by Alfred or Freddie Hosp. Okay, so now we come to one day. Freddie's having a severe stomach issue, so allergic reaction. And then his auntie was rushing to Bruno Groning, for help. And Bruno said, I cannot see Freddie now, but I am now charging up your hand with divine power. You too are now one of God's transformers. This ability is located in your hand, and you can also help other people with it, but don't get up to any mischief with it. Go home now and lay your hand on Freddie's stomach. And go straight away though, because he is in dire need of it. And give him my heartfelt greetings, and I will come and see him as soon as I can. And he should not wait for me though. And the story finished here. So basically, what Bruno said is like he is charging Freddie's auntie's hand with divine power. So basically, everything is energy in this universe. Everything is energy. So basically, like for someone who is so highly spiritually developed, like Bruno, he's able to pass on his divine power not only to your body, he's able to charge your hand to any object with divine power, the divine healing power. So the object will radiating the healing energy. And in this case will be Freddie's auntie. So her hands were radiating the divine healing energy. So this divine healing energy will serve and will help so many people to achieve a good health. And as what Bruno said, this ability is located in your hand, and you can also help others with it. But don't get up to any mischief with it. So basically, now you are giving a divine gift. So like Freddie's auntie. So your hand is charged up with divine healing energy. You can use your hands, basically like radiating the divine healing energy to help others, and to help like get people out of the misery. But don't get up to any mischief with it. So basically, you cannot use God's gifts, any divine gift, in any bad or evil ways. And then this gift should serve others, should serve like yourself and others to achieve a good health, to serve the humanity, not to serve yourself, your own selfish interests. Like people will misuse their gift and for money, and then as long as they do that, they lose the gift. Okay, so that's one thing. So basically, like everything is energy. So energy can be transformed and only be transformed. And also, like every object can be charged with energy. So that's happening in life. Our pen, our pencil, our computer we use all charged up with our own energy, whether all good and bad. So because we cannot see spiritually how this energy transforms, so when we go and touch somebody and then we give or we get some energy from people, depend who has high energy. So basically, if you touch somebody's car, push bike, or shake hand with people, they always energy exchange. Just often we are not aware and then we don't even pay attention to it. So they always energy transform. So my personal story is I used to work in the community job as a registered nurse. And 3 times, very funny, 3 times, I hugged somebody who cried, very sad, my co-workers. And then 3 times, about 5-10 minutes after I hug her, or them, I should say, and I start to yawn. And the first time I don't understand. So, why I yawn? I got up in the morning. I was okay. I feeling okay. Fresh. But as soon as I hug her, and after like 5 minutes, and I start to yawn, I said, what did I do? Like I had a good sleep, got up in the morning, okay. But somehow I yawned. But I yawned. So, and the first time I didn't pay attention, so I don't know what. Might be just coincidence. And then the second time, I hugged the same person because she was sad again, my coworker. And then after that, the same thing happened. I yawned and said, second time I hugged the same person. Um, something wrong. Something wrong. I don't know what. And then I sort of carried this kind of question in my mind. Back then, that was quite probably 3 or 4 years, maybe 5 years ago. I didn't know the teaching of Bruno, so I don't know any better. And then the third time, it's very funny. And then these 3 times all happened in the one same patient's home. So third time I hugged a different co-worker, and she was sad, crying again. That's like the Australian custom. So we basically reassure people, just like help others to get over the miserable time. So I hug her, and after that I yawn again. 3 times I hug a sad person, and after that I yawn. And only later on I came to the teaching of Bruno, and then he said, when you hug like a person, if the person has high energy, you get energy from them because there's like physical contact. But if that person, which is like in my case, they're sad. When people are sad, energy is very low. So basically, when they have a physical contact with you and they drain your energy, so basically you give energy to them. So that's like when I came to the teaching, it makes perfect sense of my experience in the past. Why it happened? Hug hug 2 persons 3 times when they are very sad, crying, and then straight away I felt yawning, feeling tired after I hugged them. So basically, they explain, and I basically after hugging them, I lost energy. Basically, my energy was low because I was drained by my coworkers, and there was millions of times. There's millions of times energy exchange in life every day. At our workplace, we go to supermarket, go to shopping, we touch the lift, we touch the any shopping basket, shopping trolleys, and then every time when you touch something different, and you gotta make sure who touched this one first. You ask yourself a question: who touched the trolley first? They might not only have the bacteria or the virus, that's only physical thing, and then whoever touched the trolley first, if they have very bad energy, they still have the energy imprints there. And then I always say mentally, as I cleanse the energy, I disconnect myself from any negative energy. So it works. It helped me a bit, but I still it doesn't work 100% like when I came with people have physical contact. So I'm still working on it, and then just making this point. So for you to be aware, dear friends, so there's always energy exchange. So be aware who you shake your hand with. Do not shake your hand with anything or anybody evil. You could tell if you feel somebody's really, when you around somebody, and especially our ladies, you have a good intuition. When you're around somebody, you feel so uncomfortable for some reason. Do not hug him or her, or do not shake hands with him or her. So basically, disconnect, just walk away. So that means that person might have very bad intention, or have very bad energy, or energy field or aura, sometimes we call. So do not engage if you don't know what you do. Otherwise, you get drained to dry. It's we call those kind of people the energy vampire. They suck your energy even automatically because you're in the energy field. So protect your aura, so protect your energy. At the same time, while you're protecting your energy, and then you're protecting your well-being and your health too. Okay, have a good day.